My students have been working in Illustrator the first 9 weeks of the school year and introducing Photoshop in a radically different way. I've never tried this before. Some of my students, if you scroll down the Twitter feed, you will see examples of generative art. This is all emerging from apps that students in the classroom are creating, and I've got really high hopes for where this is heading. It's pretty exciting, but I'm introducing Photoshop with smart objects, blend modes, and smart filters, jumping right into some more advanced stuff without running through the mundane steps that we typically take. So I'm going to take you through this journey. I picked one of the 75, probably the one I thought had the least potential to become something, and gave myself a challenge last night. What in the world can I do with this? How can I create a commercially viable product for our class business, which is a completely different story. So if I click down here, you're going to see that Camera Raw, just giving that a little more volume. And then this next layer, you can see you'll have to, if it says blend, you'll have to look up here. I'm not going to point each time, but there are blend modes in play, and in this case, a motion blur. Moving on up, we have something very similar, and a third time. I'm trying to introduce more volume to those lines. Still, not knowing where I'm going. I hate these colors, and this is just a pure merge visible and Camera Raw, kind of backing off that effect, saying, I'm not sure I like that. And this is not planned out. I wanted to fill some of those gaps, so merged this, rotated it with the free transform tool, rotated it 180 degrees, and then of course changed the blend mode and ran it through Camera Raw. Now I've got some volume, but the colors once again are hideous. So merging visible and just Camera Raw, no blend, and then back to a little change of pace. Now I've got something I think I can begin to work with, and tried find edges because I thought that might give us some more visual interest. And I like this, but I hate the colors. So pulled it up, darkened it with just a regular blend layer. All I did is just, change the blend mode to multiply here. Then I didn't add this filter until after this step of going ahead and taking this through Camera Raw, lightening it up, and introducing a little bit of grain. Then with the blend, now we're getting rid of those garish colors, and this is starting to look promising. And the last step was to add more grain, a little more density, another vignette. There's a vignette down here that's added in Camera Raw, and that caps it all off. So do I think this is a masterpiece? No, but do I think it's a little better than what we started out with down here? Yeah, a little more interesting, wouldn't you say? So there we go. Turn all those on. And from there to there, just playing around in Photoshop and trying to lead by example.